Hello and welcome to another update video about FETCH.AI FET. We start on the 4-hour time frame, and that gives us a good idea of where we currently are, taking into account a little bit of the context here. You can see that a third wave likely topped here on the 28th of March. I wanted to see that third wave go a little bit higher with one more high because it really only reached the bare minimum of what a third wave should do. Now I do have to switch to the daily chart briefly because it reached the $3.40 level roughly. So that's at least the Fib level. Obviously it moved a little higher than that, but that's basically the Fibonacci level it reacted to. The 123.6 extension. Not normally long enough for a third wave. Well, it is long enough for a third wave, but it really did only reach the bare minimum expectation. I mean, the 138% extension is normally the first ideal target. If a third wave doesn't get there, then it is a red flag. It's a bit of a red flag. That doesn't mean it's bearish, but it means just be careful. Here with this chart, it's not great. I still consider this as part of a larger 5-wave move up. So we could still get one more high. It just might be a little bit more muted, this target. And I'm looking at still sort of 480 for the next high, possibly 630 or 870. But yeah, we'll see if it does any more than that. But due to the fact that we have now moved down in a larger degree wave 4, okay, so the idea before was, okay, that third wave that you see there, which topped in March, should have actually seen one more high. Now it didn't. So what was a wave 4 in that larger third wave has now turned into the larger fourth wave already. So we have raised the wave degree, which means the main support area is lower. It's now between $1.08 and 52 cents. And it also means that due to the length, how long the wave 2 took, it's possible also the wave 4 takes a bit longer. Now, there is one very important aspect I need to mention, which I think I haven't talked about in a previous video. In an ideal Elliott wave world, if the third wave didn't reach ideal targets, it reached the minimum, yeah, but if the third wave doesn't reach ideal targets, then it is often the case that if we are then in the fourth wave, we see an A, B, C structure, and that B wave might be high. And that B wave might actually overshoot. And that B wave might actually get to the 1.38 extension. And then we come down and form the C wave. Okay? So actually we need to consider we could still be in the fourth wave, even though we've seen a small reaction there. Go to the 1-hour chart now. Or actually no, the 4-hour gives us everything we need. It's possible in this yellow count that we have started a B wave. What I will do, by the way, because of this possibility and the likelihood that the B wave overshoots, I will label it like that now, okay? Considering that the B wave indeed will overshoot. And that's just basically, it's an assumption. It's just something to consider because, as I said, if the initial target isn't really reached in an ideal Elliott wave world, normally the high B wave takes care of it. That's how it looks. Just need to change the wave degree here, like that. So that's not a prediction, just means, okay, consider the B wave might be high, and it might consist of a larger ABC. So what we're dealing with here, small ABC, might be that larger A wave. Then we get a B, and then a C, which would form that larger B wave. And, I mean, it might get up there, It might get up there. We'll see. High B wave. I will actually put that onto the chart. So that also means I can take those breakout points. I'll try to keep the chart clean, It's so okay. What else do we have to deal with? So obviously it is possible that the fourth wave already bottomed. Now we won't really know if the fourth wave bottomed or if this is actually just an A wave low until further into the future. But in both counts, whether this is now the larger fifth wave to the upside already or a B wave, I would expect a substantial rally, but only, and this is also not confirmed yet, as long as we're holding the area between $1.21 and $1.46. definitely possible we've bottomed here, but I would like to see further confirmation. For example, I want to see that this support area holds, because if that breaks, we're likely still extending down, okay? And I want to see the price break above initial micro resistance, which is defined between $1.56 and $1.73. So that needs to be overcome in addition to the trend line. That's my update about FET. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.